decide what type of music to sing and who gets to sing which part.
Okay. Well, I mean, you have assigned just bass, tenor, soprano, alto, just depending on your range. But as far as choosing music, somebody wants to arrange it. They think the song's cool. They pitch it to the group. Group thinks it's awesome. They'll arrange it. Sometimes they'll arrange it secret and hand it to the group. And like, this is great. And it's everybody in the group writes stuff. I mean, I've arranged a couple pieces. Like we have a couple of we have about 4 people usually. One of the 4 usually arranges the pieces, but everyone does it. I mean, and if the group wants to sing it, we sing it. I mean, very. It's not very often that we're like 20 people singing a song. It's either like in the group's vision or it's not.
It's a lot of work. It is daunting how much work it is sometimes, especially when we have like a full month like we did in March. We handle all our finances, we plan all our trips, we fundraise, we schedule all our own performances, we have to make sure everyone gets there, we have to make sure we've got this room. We have an advisor, but they're kind of like non-existent. We're just like, but yeah, we do everything, and it's really hard.
It's kind of surprising too, because a lot of people find it like it's a small group, so it can't be that difficult. I actually think that because it's a small group, it makes it more difficult, because everybody knows exactly who you're supposed to hold, who you're supposed to hold liable. So, in a bigger organization, a lot of the times like there's just like this existent executive board that makes all the decisions, and then everybody goes with it. But in something like this, you can't make a decision without like we're on the leadership board for this organization, but we don't make any decisions without checking it with the group, because if one person in 14 doesn't like it, that's a pretty big percentage. At least the first part of next year is going to be creating a CD, which is a long process. It's a very expensive process. So raising the money for it's going to take a lot of that. We're starting our fundraising in a couple weeks, and it's going to go all the way until October, when we pretty much stop, figure out what we've got to work with, and then we're going to record in December. And then we just work with another company that kind of just goes back and forth, and editing this and mastering that and adding effects, and getting the entire group to produce a CD that we're proud of. Meanwhile, we are still going to compete in ICCA. It's gonna be tough to do a set that is gonna match up to what we did this year, but we're excited about it. This group gets excited about its goals. We do.
Yeah, and I think that's the best part. I mean, when we all commit to something, like when we all committed to this set, but once everyone was in it, we all said, okay, we're gonna do the best we can. Let's go all out. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's wear this. Let's dance like this. Everything. When you get 14 people on the same page, on the same mindset, there's no stopping them. I'm telling you, like, it's incredible how much you can get done when everyone's in it. Still am, and I started singing, and for me to be able to take this into college and to keep pursuing that, I am so lucky that I found this group, you know, that I could be able to express myself in this way, that it's a completely different way for me to start writing music. I had never done that before until I was 18 years old, and I started writing music and people started singing it, and to see that is crazy. To something that is static on a page and to see it being sung out loud for people, it's like nothing you've ever experienced. And to have that experience with my best friend,
and just know that people, you know, are having fun, and you know, like as much, and this group is so much work. Like it is
so much
on everybody.
So much work.
And you know, after Andrea, I probably arranged the most for this group, and so I just, you know, I've been around music my entire life. I went to a middle school and a high school for the performing arts, singing, blah blah blah, but I've never done writing. And so when I started writing, and then I brought my first arrangement, it's just strange because like you'll sing it and you'll be like, this isn't how the MIDI sounds. And then like one day like something just clicks, and like it's either when we get our solo or when like our vocal percussionist just gets on.